Welcome back to the Barrel Talk Podcast. This is episode 101. Joined with Connor Carson's Nick Wynn on the call. How we doing?
Yes, sir.
What's up, man?
Back with another betting weekend. NBA is right around the corner. We don't have a lot to bet on. But back with our kind of best bets for the weekend. Talking about starts and sits for fantasy. Talking about the week 7 Pickems. Our personal best bets for the weekend. And then we'll also talk about the Barrel Talk Lay, which we can start off with that.
Fuck.
I'm the only one that hit last week.
Oh, we're talking about the one from last week? I was like, I thought you were talking about the one that we're going to do.
No.
I was like, I haven't looked at anything. So, yeah. I don't even remember what I had.
Yeah,
I had the Falcons.
Falcons minus 2.5.
Yeah, they...
I had the Bills minus 13.5.
They barely scored 13 points.
No, that's on me, though.
Yeah,
no, I
way
just
on
thought they had some heart or something, some fight.
I mean, the Falcons, Desmond Ridder had never lost a home game, ever. So I was like, oh, they might at least win. No, they lost.
And then Will, one of
me?
the game, we wake up to realize that the lay's already dead.
Yeah, Zay Flowers couldn't get his thing.
He looks, okay, I will.
It looked promising.
It did look promising. He had like 50 and like...
He needed, like 56 or something?
59.
Jesus, yeah, he had like 51.
Yeah, and then...
He even scored.
And then I had the alternate under in Raiders, Patriots. That was free.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they only scored like 39. And it was like 40. They needed like 43 or 44. But another week. We'll talk about that later when we get into our best bets. But
of course.
First, we can start out with the week 7 Pickems.
Pickems, baby. I don't know. I don't even know how I did last week. So...
We gotta do better keeping track.
If you lost some money on what I said, my bad.
You probably lost money from mine, honestly.
Because I
didn't have a great weekend.
Yeah, in my own right, I just have a good... I don't like post my shit unless it's on Pickett.
Yeah.
Pickett's like the only way that you'd be able to find kind of my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Connor Carson's on Pickett. Lock it in. I know everybody's kind of starting to get on the Pickett wave, which is... I like Pickett a lot. I think it's a really good app. It shows you everything.
Yeah.
Like, Zoe really likes action because he actually likes physically typing in the bet, which, I'm just not trying to do that.
No.
I'm not trying to do that. But that does... Action helps when I go to the casino because, I can just mark in, a past game and just say I lost that bet. Mm-hmm. And be like, oh, I lost $100 at the casino. But then I can just mark down I lost $100 on... fucking Jags or something.
Yeah, but
so
Pickett, it's also crazy because you can look at other people and see how they're doing.
Yeah, you can look at everything.
Yeah, like in our group chat, fucking Will, he posted his slip.
Oh my god,
the calendar.
It's a calendar. I like the calendar feature. Mm-hmm. That shit's super cool. I can't fault Will for having his bet slip or his calendar all filled out because mine's filled out every day.
Yeah.
Whether I win or lose.
So right now, currently in the month of October, I'm up 356.
I think I'm up 330 or something.
Yeah. So
in this month?
Yeah.
Damn, y'all nasty. I think I'm minus $60 or something like that.
Damn. Well, I got a lot of shit out tonight, so it could change.
I'm up so many units on the month, so much coin to go around for NBA next week, which we'll definitely get into because I'm thinking about cooking up a futures, just kind of figuring out what I want in it and what sportsbook to use because, unfortunately, Iowa doesn't have Prize Picks where you can parlay everything. You can go across the bridge if you really wanted to. Yeah. You can go over to Illinois and just I remember me and Donis would drive over there to get some boosts and stuff that were over there, and we'd park at the bank or something that's over there, and we just make all our shit. Mm-hmm. That's what I could probably do because there isn't really a better sports book for parlaying and futures that
you could download Prize Picks and just do it over there.
Yeah,
and then you just don't look. You just can look at it. You just can't bet Prize Picks anymore.
Yeah, that would be
when you
fine.
come back.
Mm-hmm. But week 7 Pickems starting out tonight, Thursday Night Football. Jags at Saints.
The Saints should win.
Saints are minus 2.5 right now.
Yeah, the Saints should win. As of right now, we don't know if Trevor Lawrence is playing.
Game time decision.
So by the time this comes out,
I
think he's trending towards playing as well. I think it's gonna be a good game. Whether there's not a high scoring game or not, I still think both teams are gonna find the end zone, and it'll be fun. Sneaky over, maybe. But I think the Saints should win. They have the better team.
I think it's going to be definite under. If I was just picking anything in this game,
I think it could go
both teams
over.
are very underrated defensively.
Yeah.
At the start of the year. And I think could be a very slow game. Because we've seen times where the Jags and Saints both have struggled to get their offenses going.
The Saints are fucking... I don't know what the Saints are. This would be a huge win for the Saints, though, if they do win.
But Jags coming off 2 in a row. I'm going Jags tonight on the road. If Trevor Lawrence plays, I think I like what they got going on over there. Picking up a win in London and Buffalo. They're on 2-game win streak right now.
Yeah.
And I think they can definitely take care of business. But they are in a tough spot because going from London to a divisional opponent and then going on the road, it would be tough to see. But
I just think the Saints at home are like a different team. Like they've shown that they can play a lot better at home. So I think the defense will tee up. The home crowd is gonna be crazy because it's prime time. So and I think this is a huge game for the Saints.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Jags personally.
I'm gonna go with the Saints for all the reasons that Connor said.
Yep.
Tough defense. Trevor Lawrence is a little banged up. If you're coming home, you haven't been home in 3 weeks now. You've been in London for the last 2, so I think it's gonna be a tough game for our Jags.
Is it our Jags or are we a Lions podcast?
It's my Jags.
I'm a Falcons.
It's mine, at least.
I'm still a Falcons.
Because last year we were all on the Jags.
Yeah, I'm still a Falcons.
Now we're kind of different now.
I'm not even on the Jags. Or I wasn't even on the Jags. I was the Titans.
You've always been on the Titans. Right?
I said the Titans were going to win the division, and that's not looking good right now because Ryan Tannehill just died.
They're in last.
But he wasn't playing good anyway.
And
so
also, like, the Colts and the Texans have taken a step up this
Colts
year.
are going to fall off.
Yeah, Colts are going to fall
Sadly,
off, but the Texans look pretty good.
Texans are scary.
Yeah. Next game, Browns at Colts.
God. I think Deshaun Watson is playing.
Browns -3.
Or he was practicing at least.
Yeah.
So, it's Browns -3.
I think it is.
Yeah, you gotta take the Browns.
I think that defense is going to, like, destroy Gardner Minshew.
I mean, they best team in football.
Yeah.
49ers kind of shut the first team to really take their offense out of the equation for once this season.
Yeah, I would go Browns like everything.
Yeah. Yep.
We're all taking the Browns. Commanders at Giants.
Commanders
are -3.
Yeah, Commanders.
I like.
How's Daniel Jones looking?
They say he's gonna play. They said last week and he was gonna play next week.
Don't care. Giants suck.
Give me the Giants at least +3. At least. You said that's the spread, right? 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take the Giants spread.
Give me the Commanders, but I do think Saquon has a day.
I'm taking the Commanders as well.
Falcons at Bucks. Sneaky game. Sneaky good game.
Oh, give me the Bucks easy.
Bucks at home.
Yeah.
Bucks -2.5.
I'm going to fade the Falcons because they're not at home.
Give me the Bucks -2.5. I think that might be one of my plays this week.
That's one of my favorite bets.
Bills at Patriots. Bills are -8.5.
Fuck.
It's
I mean,
8.5. Ooh.
I'm going to take the 8.5 just because the Patriots are just like
They're just so bad.
They're actually the worst team in the league.
Bounce back
They're
spot for
just
the
so
Bills.
bad.
Yeah.
Not even a bounce back
spot, but like I think their offense is going to do a lot better against the Patriots defense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give me the. I'll take the 8.5.
Give me the Bills. I think. Never mind. I was gonna say something about the over, but I don't think
No.
I don't think it gets over 40.5. Then Raiders at Chicago. Raiders are -2.5. I don't know.
What is the over under?
37.
That's like 36.
That's so
right?
crazy. It should be lower than that.
I don't know about Justin Fields if he's playing.
not
or
playing.
He's not playing. Okay.
Neither is Jimmy Garoppolo. They
Oh my God.
both got ruled out.
So it's like Brian Hoyer.
It's Brian Hoyer versus Tyson Bagnet.
This is the Raiders spread easily.
Yeah, you gotta take the Raiders here.
This is the Raiders.
Take whatever Devontae Adams line is.
I don't know. Tyson scored that touchdown
Whatever it
against y'all. Then he threw an interception.
This is the Raiders -2.5.
I'm backing the Bears.
Have to take the Raiders.
Josh Jacobs has a day.
Give me the Bears.
Devontae Adams might have 15 catches.
Yeah, it's Devontae Adams that's going to take us down.
Then we got Lions at Ravens. Ravens are -3 right now at home.
Game of the week.
Game of the week.
Well, actually, there's Dolphins Eagles, but
yeah.
second game.
Give
Fuck.
me
No, this is better than
in Baltimore.
Yes.
If the Lions win this, they'll go to another
Give me the Ravens.
What's the line?
3.
I don't think they cover. I think the Lions probably cover, but I think the Ravens will probably win.
What's the total?
43.5.
Give me the under. And the Lions.
I gotta go Ravens.
I'm going Ravens.
I'm just gonna look at the screen and it's gonna be like, wow, the Ravens somehow only have 10 points and we're in the fourth quarter.
It'll be like 10-7 for forever.
I think if they have just losing Montgomery.
This is the Lions' first test.
That is gonna suck.
Losing Montgomery.
Our second test,
You're
I
gonna
guess.
have Gibbs this weekend, but Montgomery, I mean, you get him anywhere in the red zone, that's damn near guaranteed touchdown.
That defense could ruin a lot of things for the Lions, so it'll be interesting. And
it's one of their. It's like their. I guess the Chiefs was a big test, but since then this is their only big test. They've played a bunch of easy teams since the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Give me the fucking Ravens.
Give me Ravens.
I'll take the Lions.
Steelers at Rams. Rams are -3.
Rams.
Fuck this game. Give me the Rams.
Rams -3.
This is a game the Steelers just keep close for some reason, though.
This is a game they win.
I think the Rams can win by 3. Rams -3.
But
who is stopping Cooper Kupp or Puka? Neither. No one. And that Rams defense is like mid enough to stop the Steelers offense.
It's the Rams.
In LA?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus.
I wouldn't be shocked if the Steelers, for some reason, just won this game.
I don't think they'll win.
No, I wouldn't either.
Cardinals at Seahawks.
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 What's the line?
7.5.
Damn. I'd buy the point down to 7. Get them to cover. 7.5 is sus.
Yeah, I'll take the Seahawks though.
How y'all feel about Kyler Murray coming back at some point?
Shouldn't.
You don't think he should?
He shouldn't, but like
doesn't make any sense for him to come
back. I don't really
back.
give a fuck.
Why would he? He just tore his knee up, and then you're gonna come back to a team that has 1 win. What is the point?
Yeah, there's no point.
He should sit out, but
I feel like they're gonna send away some of their pieces here soon too.
Yeah, it's gonna be him.
He loves the game.
It might be him. Who knows?
Then Chargers at Chiefs.
Ooh.
Chiefs are -5.5. 3 o'clock game.
It'd be a good game.
I like how the good games are really spaced because you got Lions and Ravens at noon, and then you got the 3 o'clock game, and then the night game.
Give me the Chargers to cover the 5.5.
What's the total?
47.5. I'm taking the under.
Fuck.
Chiefs have not been an over team this year.
I want the Chargers plus 5.5, but the Chiefs are gonna win.
The Chiefs are gonna win in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they're gonna win by like a field goal.
It's in Kansas City.
Yeah.
Give me the Chiefs minus the 5.5.
It's just it's KC. It's got to be KC. As much as I would love for the Chargers to win in a bounce back spot, it's just got to be KC.
Oh, they're not gonna win.
No.
But they could cover.
Game of the week right here: Packers at Broncos.
What the fuck?
Packers are -1.
It's in Denver?
Yeah.
This is -500 for me to not watch.
What's this red?
1.5.
Holy shit! It's basically just like a pick in or a pick 'em.
I gotta go
Packers.
Packers.
It's the Packers are like the play.
Packers
but
off the bye week.
I think Aaron Jones is playing. He's been practicing. So
even then, I think this is a good bounce back spot to get the Packers offense going. That has been
Jordan Love has looked like shit recently, so
he has.
This is a good get right game for the Packers.
Yeah,
who have been
I want to take the Broncos so bad, but I know they're just not going to win.
I think the Broncos are defeated. I think.
Oh yeah, they're done.
They're just.
I think it's over, dude. Yeah. Something's got to change.
And then night game. Finally, we get a good Sunday night game.
Hell yeah!
Feels like it's been a minute. Hopefully it's actually good because the Cowboys are
I think it will be
disappointed.
I think it'll be a good game.
Dolphins at Eagles. Eagles -2.5.
I'm gonna go Eagles. I'm gonna go Eagles and them to cover, basically because they're in the Kelly Greens.
And Unibet game.
They cannot lose that game at home in the Kelly Greens.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Philly because the only time that we've seen Miami look pedestrian was when they went up against a semi-good defense in Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
And going against Philly, I think that's just the closest you're going to get to that. So
I'm going Dolphins. Eagles secondary's been banged up. Tyreek Hill, even with a good defense, you're not going to do anything to him.
Well, when they release that boost for Tyreek Hill to get 100 yards.
If there's a boost, then we go Eagles for sure.
Okay.
If there's a boost, then we go Eagles for sure on Tyreek Hill. But Dolphins, that secondary for the Eagles has been really banged up. And Slay and Jalen Carter didn't play last week. I don't know if they're going to play this week.
They'll probably play.
They should probably play. But even so, Tyreek Hill's going to eat against anybody. He's like on pace to have well over 2,000 yards.
Yeah, he's not going to get that.
Who knows? I got Dolphins, though. And I'll take the Dolphins 2.5. But give me the under. It's 51.5.
Quit betting unders.
It's 51.5.
It's going to bite you one of these times.
See,
Ooh, I don't. Give me. Oh.
You're literally in a group chat.
51.5.
You're in a group chat called Always Over.
It's 51.5.
So?
My favorite bet that I like to place when I wake up on Sundays: 2-teamer unders.
Crazy.
You take them. Okay, I'm already knowing which ones I got. Fucking Bears and Raiders. Up. I'll buy points on that. Give me the under 41.5 in that game, and then Buffalo and Patriots. Yeah, give me under 43.5 in that game too, and it's gonna smack.
Never take an unders.
It's gonna smack. But.
Well, when the Bears put up 28 points with Tyson Bagnet, and then give up 35.
Stop.
Be ready.
But now we are in
Monday night.
49ers at Minnesota.
49ers spread and their team total.
Worse.
And
+7 for the Vikings.
I'll take the 49ers money line -7. Team total alternate over 40 points. Yeah. Brandon Ayuk to have a touchdown, maybe 2.
Are you done?
No, and this is the same game parlay if you guys want to tail. And then I think I'm going to go Kittle touchdown. Probably Christian McCaffrey.
You got to have a bounce back game.
Christian McCaffrey to throw one. And then Brock Purdy to probably catch a touchdown.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got the 49ers -7. Bounce back game. The Vikings suck. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Give me an alternate line of the Vikings +14.
+14?
+14.
What are the odds on that?
Yeah, it's going to be terrible odds.
We're at home, at the crib.
+300? -200? I'm sorry.
God. It's just the Niners.
In what world do you guys win this game? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
None?
There's got to be one universe out there where we do win.
That's crazy.
Has to be.
1 in a million.
But no, Justin Jefferson. It's the Niners. It's the Niners. Wouldn't be shocked if we fuck around. Like, we're going to be in the game, and then in the third quarter, we're just going to give it away.
Yeah.
So, it could be a sneaky good game.
They're going to shit on you guys.
Who knows? Fuck them.
I could see like 35-0.
No, hell no.
I could.
Hell no.
It'll be like 28 to like 21. That's the only thing I can think of. Like randomly. I don't know. Kirko to throw a pick.
BJ Hawkinson, huge game incoming.
Kirko going to throw a pick.
Why are we playing the Niners on primetime? Why is this not getting flexed?
You guys are supposed to be good.
Yeah, you guys are supposed to be good.
Our win total was 10.5.
That's fucking.
That's
I should have hammered.
What was the Niners? The Niners probably like 11.5.
Yeah, but like the Vikings,
God damn, your guys' under was so free.
We were fucking labeled as frauds.
Yeah, everybody knows you guys are frauds.
We knew it. Everybody knew it.
It is what it is.
I can't do future bets, bro. I don't have the patience.
But we can get into bets of this weekend.
God, I'm gonna have to look.
I got a little short slate because NBA is right around the corner. I know I'm gonna be throwing mad units next week, but
Fuck yeah.
Give me Bijan Robinson over 24.5 receiving yards. I've kind of learned my lesson that his rushing yards are very hit or miss, kind of like an Austin Eckler, because he's such a good receiving threat for the Falcons. So he's hitting 5 out of the 6 games this year with his receiving yards. The only game he didn't hit was the game before last. And I think this is honestly a free line because of the amount of receptions he does get.
Mm-hmm.
Another one is Austin Eckler over 12.5 rush attempts. It's hit in both of the games he has played this year against the Chiefs. I like this line. It sucks because he did sell me because neither team they couldn't run the ball at all, neither side when they played the Cowboys. But give me Austin Eckler over 12.5 rushing attempts. Jordan Love makes the bet slip over 233.5 passing yards against the Broncos. Like I said earlier, I think it's a great bounce back spot for their offense, and I think Jordan Love does have a day. I'm not ready to write off Jordan Love just yet. And then Dolphins plus 2.5 on the road against the Eagles. Talked about that earlier. And then Saquon Barkley over 88.5 rushing and receiving if Daniel Jones plays or not. this team goes as far as Saquon goes. And Commanders, I think this is a good bounce back spot, even though they're pretty good defense, but they've just came off of playing the Bills defense, which I do believe is better. And then other bet I have is Packers -1 against the Broncos. It was 1.5 now that I just looked, but
yeah,
I would if I had 2 legs for a parlay, Jordan Love over passing and then the Packers -1.5.
But you're on the Packers this week. Interesting.
Those are all the bets I have. I didn't really like a lot of the matchups. Like, I don't like anything Lions related against the Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
The Chiefs and Chargers kind of bets, other than Eckler, could be a trap. Who knows? But weird slate.
I gotta stay on while the iron's hot, man. Drake London over 3.5 catches. He had 10 last week. So I think that this line is going to be... I think he's starting to get it going now. It's -130 on DraftKings. But, I mean, I think that's going to be the easy play for player props. Because some of these games, these afternoon games... Or not the afternoon games, the noon games, there's just no like, player props I really want to take. Because, like, somehow these games could just be blowouts or... Like, the teams could just be doing so fucking bad that I don't even want to, like, look at. I mean, maybe Amari Cooper has a big game. They don't really have anything out right now for that game. I don't know why. But, like, nothing's out for that. There's nothing out for the Patriots game right now. Maybe even a Terry McLaurin over 4.5 catches. I think he could get 5 against the Giants. I don't hate that. And then... Yeah, I guess Ravens money line wouldn't be a bad get.
Whatever Cooper Cup's line is when it comes out.
Cooper Cup and let's see if they.
If it's anything under 90.5, you take.
It's 90.5. It's literally 90.5.
Okay, so you take that though. You gotta think like he's just gonna get it. Like he's gonna get like at least 70 in the first half.
His catches are 7.5. He's 8 catches.
He's a player where. You have to just bet it until it doesn't
Puka,
hit.
4.5. He can get 5.
He should have killed it. He should have killed his line last week. He dropped a touchdown last week.
Yeah, he did drop one. But yeah, there's not like a crazy amount of stuff that I'm going to be probably going after. I'm going to have to wait until like that Sunday and wait until like I see what other people take and what are these lines and everything. So, I don't know. Follow me on Pickett. Connor Carson's will get all my shit.
Another one. Give me Devontae Adams yards.
Yeah. It's at 68.5. What the fuck?
What is?
Devontae Adams yards.
That makes sense.
68?
Yeah.
That's insane.
I mean, he only had like 60 against the Steelers or something.
Him when Jimmy G's throwing to him.
And then that Monday night game against the Packers, he only had like 60-something.
I personally think they're going to throw to him so many times now that he just complained about it.
Till Jacoby Myers torches us.
Jacoby Myers.
See, that's the one. Jacoby Myers is a dog. Bro.
Well, okay, we've sat and watched games together of the Raiders, and Jimmy G stares Jacoby Myers down the entire route.
Well, it's going to be Brian Hoyer.
It's weird.
I like Devontae Adams. If it's 68.5, I think you just got to take that. It's one of the best receivers in the league.
I don't understand why they started Aiden O'Connell against the Chargers if they're just not going to start him against the Bears.
Yeah, I don't know. Very weird move.
Was Hoyer out?
Hoyer was out when they had dude step.
Brian Hoyer's going to get benched. Brian Hoyer's not good.
I don't like many player props. Dude, I've been missing on like all my player props, so I'm not even looking at them. But yeah, no, Devontae is you got to take that. If I had to pick like a player prop for tonight, I'd go Evan Ingram's catches.
Oh yeah, I do have plays for tonight. I forgot to say
over
that.
4.5.
And then
the game will be already over when this gets posted. So
yeah, this is gonna come out on like what fucking Saturday, Sunday,
tomorrow.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so hopefully Evan Ingram gets over receptions.
I have
over 4.5.
The 2 plays I'm on for that game is I'm on Michael Thomas's catches, which is 4.5. I got a boost on that, and then I took Alvin Kamara over 50.5 rushing yards or something, which I got to boost on that as well. That. But Jamal Williams is back tonight, so we'll see how that backfield.
I think if anything, it's Alvin Kamara receiving.
It's at like 24 or something.
I think I haven't placed any bets for the game tonight, but they got a no sweat on FanDuel, so I'll probably fuck around with that.
There was nothing on like the Jags side that I saw that I was like, okay, I'm gonna take that.
If it's anything on the
Kirk, I think I'd go Kirk.
Yeah,
Christian Kirk's been hooping. Like, I'd maybe go his yards or
I think
catches.
Ridley gets a lot of attention from the Saints.
I don't know. Marshawn Lattimore going to be all over him.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting.
Evan
Ingram could eat.
Evan Ingram just seems to he's one of them guys that player prop wise that just gets his.
I think his thing is like 42 or something. He'll probably finish with like 56.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Like 4 catches for 56.
His reception, because him and Trevor Lawrence like have a little like kind of underrated duo. Because I feel like Trevor Lawrence always finds Ingram when needed. But just thinking about the line, I'll probably, if for no sweat, I like Kamara receiving. Could go Kirk at an alt line at like 45, depending on if you have a booster or whatnot for the game. And then I'll do like an alternate under if I can get a boost on the game. Or something like that. But Nick, did you have anything else?
Oh, yeah. And then I do have a few lines that, I don't know, just are really... I like a lot of the lines this week, actually. I love the Bucks -2.5 here at home against the Falcons. Love the Raiders -2.5 against the Bears. I think Tyson Bagent sucks.
Come on, man.
Come on. And then I love the Browns -3. And 49ers -6.5. I think that those are all free. Put those on a parlay, you win.
Really?
$10,000.
So, Will hasn't sent me his pick for the lay yet. I think...
one pick for the lay.
One pick for the lay. Let's be smart. Because
Don't be rash.
I've only missed 1 week that we've done it.
Don't be rash. Weird flex.
I've only missed 1 week we've done it.
Weird flex.
We missed our opportunity because we didn't do it for week 5. When I went 11
I don't even remember what I would have put. So
whatever I put in that parlay was gonna hit.
Put me down for. Should I just lose it tonight? I'll be Will and I'll just lose it tonight. Let's go. I want to take the Drake London one. Okay. Yeah, put me down for that.
Drake London.
Over 3.5 catches. It's -130 on the books right now. I just can't. I hope he doesn't have just a stinker coming back from 10 catches. And, like, the Falcons have proved that they can, like, move the ball. Like, they scored, how many points did they score last week? Like, 25, 26 points? Mm-hmm. Like, they can score.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, their defense just gets them in a hole, and they're kind of fighting from behind half the time. And, I don't know, I think he can hit him on a couple nice little routes. He might even score a touchdown. I don't hate it.
What do we think about Falcons Bucks 37.5?
Bro, I'm on that game. You can't bet on that game.
I was also going to bet on that.
What the fuck? Are we making a same game parlay then?
Are we doing a same game parlay for the Bucks Falcons? It's not even 37.5. I'm taking the over in the Bucks Falcons game, 37.
Oof.
All right, well, me and Nick are on that game.
So over 37.5?
No, because you were going to take the under.
Right now it's are you going to take the under in this game?
No.
He was probably like, I want an alt line.
I was thinking
under.
I was going to think about throwing Bijan receiving over 24.5. But I was like, damn, if we're
all trusting Cam or Desmond Ritter.
You could do that.
I was going to say
Cam Ritter. It's over 37, no 37.5, so you could push.
Yeah. So me and Nick are together right now. You don't have to bet on that game.
No. Saquon or Eckler.
Well, Saquon's playing the Commanders, and the Chargers are playing the Chiefs. So, I mean, I think there's an obvious one.
Saquon over 88.5 rushing and receiving. But that O-line, though.
Yeah, their O-line shit. You said you wanted Eckler attempts?
Yeah.
How many is it?
12.5.
13 attempts. I mean, he had like...
I don't know.
He had like 9.
He had 14 against the boys.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Take that then. I would much rather have that in there.
Or is it Jordan Love masterclass?
Fuck Jordan Love, bro.
Now we're
over 233?
Fuck Jordan Love.
Who are they playing again? The Broncos?
Yeah.
Do they have to throw that much, though?
I don't know. Dude, just pick something.
Yeah.
We gotta be surgical with this. Gotta be sharp.
You act like he's just gonna hit.
It's gonna hit. One of these weeks we're going to hit.
God. You're the only one who puts bread on it anyway. No offense.
Give me... fuck it, we're big Desmond Ritter podcast this weekend.
Oh, no.
Over 24.5 receiving yards for Bijan. And then Will, to be determined.
To be determined. It'll be like, oh God, I don't even want to know what he's going to cook. It'll be like Jacoby Myers over 80 yards. Like, huh?
Matter of fact, I'm changing it.
Okay.
I'm changing it. What was the line for Devontae Adams?
Like 60 something.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, give me that. Give me that. So we got Drake London over 3.5 receptions, over 37 in the Bucks versus Saints game. Devontae Adams over 68.5 receiving.
And to be determined.
Well, to be determined. But now we can just get into the starts and sits for the week. Me and Nick had a rough ass week. Terrible week.
Yeah, y'all suck, bro. I benched Dalton Schultz just because of Nick. Like, what the hell, man?
So I can go over the points. So for my starts, I had Jordan Addison versus the Bears. He had 11.8. Kind of got saved by a touchdown.
Yeah.
Alan Lazard versus the Eagles.
What were you thinking on
terrible read. Terrible read. That's on me. 1.8 points. Logan Thomas.
What?
Yes. Logan Thomas versus Atlanta. I thought I was sharp.
No.
Thought I was sharp. 1.2 points.
What?
James Cook versus the Giants. That was just a shit game.
What did he finish with?
7.1.
Ooh.
Oh my.
And then KJ Osborne versus the Bears. 8.8 points. And then
so one person over 10 points.
Yeah. And then Nicky, you want to read yours?
Your six.
I mean, wait a second. Fuck.
I saw the Dalton Schultz one.
You. So I had Amari DiMarcardo versus the Rams. Ended up with 2.7.
Okay, good sit. Good sit.
That's an easy sit. You put on here for the Deshaun Watson Browns QB equals Browns won the game. I don't know. They definitely didn't do good fantasy wise though.
I think Amari Cooper did all right.
Amari Cooper was the only one.
Amari Cooper did do all right.
He was the only one who actually did something.
Yeah. So if you sat everybody but Amari Cooper, you did good. If you sat Amari Cooper, might be. Miles Sanders did not play versus the Dolphins.
DNP.
So you better not have fucking started him.
DNP.
Michael Thomas versus the Texans, he had 9.5. That's a mid game.
That's a mid Michael Thomas game.
Yeah, that's just a Michael Thomas game, you know. And then I told you to sit Dalton Schultz versus the Saints. He had 16 points, scored a touchdown.
He could have had 26.
Damn.
With another touchdown because he did kind of drop one.
What the hell, man?
That's on me.
I was gonna start him over Travis Kelce. I really was. And then he was like, "No, bench him," and I was like, "Oh, all right." And then I did.
Travis Kelce had like 20.
I know.
Then for weeks.
Okay, but yeah, so I had a good week.
I think y'all need to turn it up this week.
Nick, go ahead with your sets for this week.
All right. First, I got all these Rams running backs versus the Steelers. Now there's no Kyron Williams.
Any Bears receiver.
We know the Steelers' defense is insane, and they are not going to be able to choose between them. I can't even think. I know Royce Freeman's one of them. Zach Evans, I think, is one of them. Just sit them, bro. Don't. If you're in a league where you got to start one of these dudes, reassess where you are in fantasy. I'm sitting the Colts running backs and Gardner Minshew versus the Browns. We just saw what the Browns did to the 49ers.
I love that. Love that.
I have no interest in starting. And they're still trying to figure out this Zach Moss and Jonathan Taylor situation. We don't know. Jonathan Taylor probably going to get like 60% of the snaps, something like that. So I don't know if that's enough for either of them to really have a good game.
Yep.
I'm sitting Kirk Cousins and I'm sitting Alexander Madison versus the 49ers. Two little stats about that. San Francisco has allowed the 6th fewest rushing yards and just 3 rushing touchdowns this season.
Okay.
And the Vikings have 0 rushing touchdowns this season.
Really?
One of two teams. Yep.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Is it us and the Broncos?
It's Steelers, I think.
Steelers. Okay.
Yeah, Najee Harris probably doesn't have a rushing touchdown.
I believe it's the Steelers. And as far as Kirk, the 49ers give up the 4th fewest fantasy points to QBs. No Justin Jefferson. And the 49ers are pissed off. That defense is angry. And then as my last sit, I got Jameson Williams. We love Jameson Williams.
Ooh.
I'm a big Jameson Williams fan.
Yeah.
Had a touchdown last week.
Uh-huh.
He's a big deep threat. Well, it's going up against the Ravens this week in Baltimore. The Ravens gave up the league low 5.8 yards per catch. They don't give up a lot of deep threat passes, and because of that, I just don't think you're going to see much out of Jameson Williams. Probably not going to see much of a target share. Probably like 3 targets at like most. So like you ain't going to get much out of him.
Okay.
So yeah, sit all those guys. They're not going to score over 10, except for maybe Kirk. I don't know.
Is that a
He might
guarantee?
score like 12. That's a guarantee.
So who am I supposed to start this week?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Corey, who am I supposed to start?
Corey, let me know, because I got some bad teams and I don't know who to start. Corey.
All right, hold on. Had to make a last-minute change.
All right, this just in.
Last-minute change.
FanDuel just fucking released a boost for Alvin Kamara.
Fuck.
It's Alvin Kamara to get 25 plus rushing yards in each half. So that's shit ain't hitting.
That is not happening.
I'm gonna lose like $20 on that. So that'll be cool.
All right.
I'm gonna quote it. Say why?
Time for the starts of the week. Guaranteed for these guys to get over 10.
Okay.
First off, we go to Denver.
Oh,
AJ Dillon,
Start him.
start him. Everybody thinks
Even with Aaron Jones playing?
Aaron Jones, they ease him back in. I think Aaron Jones still gets a lot of touches. I think they're going to end up running the ball a lot because they're going to be up in the game. Aaron Jones gets in the end zone this weekend. We're staying in Denver with it. Give me Romeo Dobbs. Start him if you need to.
He's already hurt.
Listen, my teams are down bad at the moment to where like I might have to fucking start Romeo Dobbs.
No,
due to injury.
I won't be starting Romeo Dobbs.
So Romeo Dobbs.
I hope he does.
There's 6 teams on bye. You gotta start somebody.
I hope he does good, but like I for one will not be starting either one of these guys.
Listen, Romeo Dobbs, start him. For his game log, for 5 games he's played, 18.6, 5, 18.3, 18.5, and then 1.4 last week against Vegas. Terrible game. Coming off of a bye, worst passing defense in the league. Give me Romeo Dobbs. This is just fantasy. We ain't putting bread on it. It's fantasy.
That's fine.
Another one. Tyler Lockett versus the Cardinals.
Okay.
Lock that in.
I like it.
He's more of you put him in your flex spot. Tyler Lockett's gonna eat.
I've been starting Tyler Lockett. I'm on the train.
And then another sleeper one, Rashee Rice versus the Chargers.
Rashee?
Yeah, Rashee Rice versus the
Or
Chargers.
Rashid, or however you say his name.
Versus the Chargers. He's like the one receiver where I think he could possibly be their one at some point. And I feel
They did just get McCole Hardman back, but he's not probably gonna play.
Yeah. So I think
Excuse me.
because he had
a decent game against the Broncos.
Against the Broncos.
Won me some bread.
And then
touchdown week 1.
Yes, he did.
And then let me pull up the stats for this guy real quick.
Rashid?
No.
Your last guy?
My last guy. Give me sleeper. Curtis Samuel versus the Giants.
Curtis Samuel been on the up. I understand.
Look at the game log. 11, 6.2, 7.4. Past 3 games all over double digits. 18.2, 18.5, and 14.2 in fantasy. Against the Giants, who have a lackluster defense. A lot of people are going to be on Terry McLaurin, but if you're in a league, and especially when you can pick up Curtis Samuel off the waivers in most leagues, I think if you can pick him up and you're desperate to start him, he's been consistent, especially on the up and up this year in fantasy. So if you got to start him, put him in your flex. I understand Curtis Samuel, I think, should be able to get because he's been relatively decent in fantasy. And those are the starts and the sits for the week.
Okay.
I really be going to the gutter for some of these picks.
You really did. These are some long shot.
Long shot guys.
Right here.
But
some guys you can just pick up and play.
But that's why they're starts and sits. I can't just say go start Tyreek Hill. I can't just say that. Because you're obviously going to start him.
Might bench him. I don't know.
Right. And even then, like most people are going to start Tyler Lockett anyways.
Yeah, I mean, Tyler Lockett's...
Tyreek Hill a must-start wide receiver? We'll talk about that next episode.
Right.
Should you buy or sell Tyreek Hill?
Should you start Patrick Mahomes?
You buy, sell, or hold? That's what you think.
We could do that next week.
That could be a cool one for fantasy. That's just a fantasy one.
Yeah.
Buy, sell, or hold.
We could probably get into that next week. But that's all we have for this week's best bets for week 7.
Let's make a lot of money.
Hopefully the Lays hit. Hopefully nobody doesn't sell.
All the doonies.
But thank you guys for tuning into the Barrel Talk podcast. Hope to see you tune in the future episodes.
Yeah.